everyone, welcome to my video on the 5 top things I love about my M4, which just happens to coincide with the birthday of my M4, which this time last year I picked up from the dealership. So in celebration of that, we'll pull over here and we'll have a little quick birthday celebration before we get on to the 5 top things. I've got it a gift and a candle. Fire and cars, always a good thing to mix. Okay, car, happy birthday. Blow out your candle, make a wish. What's that wish? Oh, blow it. You wish you had a better owner? Fair enough, fair enough. So for my car's birthday, I got it some BMW leather care, which keeps my leather cared for. And I got it some new BMW floor mats to make it smell like new. Oh, little things. So that's cool. So yeah, on with the list of the 5 things that I love the most about my BMW M4, and I guess that would work for the M3s as well. First being the power. Now you might immediately think, oh, what are you talking about? The power of the car? Sure, everyone would say that. And that's true. I love the power that this car has. Even after a year of driving it, it still surprises me. And this car is still a stock car. I haven't chipped it or tuned it, and I've driven my friend's chipped one, and certainly they're very impressive. But even in the stock form, this car has a beautiful power delivery that will continue to surprise you because there's just so much low down torque. But no, what I'm really talking about when I say the power is that there's an unexpected amount of additional power that you're not really expecting to get in this car. And what I mean by that is these cars come with a lot more power than the advertised specs, and that is why when they go up against other cars in this class, they either keep up or they are even faster than cars that have got supposedly a lot more horsepower in them. And the reason for that, of course, is BMW is stretching the truth on the power. Instead of it being 425, 430 horsepower like they claim, it's closer to 480 horsepower, and the torque is about 100 foot-pounds more as well. It's closer to about 500 pounds-feet of torque. So that's one of my favorite things about this car, is that it's a little bit of a sleeper, that it comes with a lot more power than you think it has, and that power is delivered in such a way that it's just a wonderful thing to drive. So, item number 2, and that is the reliability and durability of these cars. I am just so impressed. After a year of driving this car, I've done nearly 20,000 miles in this car, and they've been 20,000 hard miles. This car has been thrashed, not just by me, but my friends as well. I let my friends drive this car whenever they want. I even let them take it away for a weekend if they want. And this car, as you've seen in my videos, gets driven through the snow, gets driven off-road, gets in tow competitions. It's just given such a hard time, and nothing has broken. Actually, the mirror has broken on the rear vision sunshade, but that's more of a design fault. No, nothing mechanical has gone wrong, and it is just amazing. I'm very impressed with the build quality of this car, and not just the mechanics. I'm talking about the inside as well. The inside build quality is fantastic. This car gets so much abuse inside. I have my gorillas in here, I have my dogs in here, I have my friends in here who are the smelliest of the lot, and you know, my dogs ride in this car almost every day. They jump in through the front seat, they climb over the central arm thing here, and they sit in the back, as you can see them in the back there, and you know, they dig their claws in, and there's no marks, there's no scratches. The leather is just like new. You know, I use the leather treatment a lot on this leather, but you know, this, you'd think this light silver grey leather would just be showing up all sorts of marks, but no, it's like it was a year ago. It's very, very impressive quality in the interior of this car. So my number 2 thing is the build quality of this car so far has been exceptional. I've heard no horror stories yet. So impressive build quality. So number 3 is the looks. I love the looks of these M cars, particularly the M4s. I love the rear side. I love that ass. They're such a pretty car from the back. You know, the standard 4 Series is a pretty car, but the M Series with the wider arches, just such a pretty car from the back. Every time I get to see my car being driven by someone else, or see someone else's M4 or M3, wow, that's just such a pretty car. So yeah, the looks of the car, even a year in, I'm still in love with the looks of the car, and I think that's a big part of loving your car, is to love the looks of it. So yeah, they've done a great job with the design from just about every angle, but certainly that rear quarter is my favorite. Number 4, launch control. And I know what you're saying, launch control, Nick. Every car's got launch control, how boring. But launch control in the M4 is a little different than launch control in a lot of cars. Launch control is normally the car managing your launch to get your best possible speed off the mark. In the M4, it's the car just trying to kill you. It's the only way I can explain it. Yes, launch control in this car is an adventure, because one of the prerequisites to launch control is having the stability off, and of course this is a powerful rear wheel drive car, and if you've got no traction control on, then you're just going to be fishtailing all over the place if you're putting down too much power. So let me demonstrate that now. Okay, demonstration of launch control. Launch control in this car can get very messy very quickly. But yeah, the prerequisites of launch control is the car must be warmed up. That is, it must have been running for at least 8 minutes, and it must, the little warm-up thing must be showing that the red line is now 7,500 revs. You've got to have the traction control completely turned off, as I said before. You've got to have the car in sport mode or manual mode. You've got to have the changer in its most aggressive mode. It won't do it unless it's in that. And that's about it. And so once you've got all that preset, you should be able to put your foot on the brake, your left foot on the brake, and your right foot on the accelerator. Oh, there it goes. And it's grabbed in there, and it's on. And you can adjust what revs you're going to use with the cruise control. So we'll launch at, say, 3,000, and I'm sure this will be messy. Holding on, kids. And even though it's in manual mode, it will still change the gears for you because you've used launch control. Good fun. Good fun. So yes, launch control. It's not a speed tool, it's an adventure. And finally, number 5. Number 5 is what a fantastic daily driver this car is. And in a way it's a bit of a surprise to me, because I expected it to be more uncomfortable than it is. But no, it is a really comfortable daily driver and a beautifully comfortable GT cruiser as well. And what I mean by that is, you know, I've driven over 800 miles in this car in a single day and been completely comfortable. On top of that, it's a pretty fuel efficient car. If you're not driving like an idiot, you can be getting over 20 miles per gallon, 25, 26, even 27 miles per gallon just cruising on the highway. If you are driving like an idiot, like a lot of us do, you get in the low teens. But generally I'm seeing mid-20s miles per gallon, which is pretty amazing for a near 500 horsepower car. Otherwise, you know, it is a very, very comfortable car, even with 4 people in it. With 8 people in it, it's not so comfortable.
Oh God!
Don't
do that!
It's comfy.
Are we there yet?
But yeah, you know, even I'm comfortable in the back seat of this car. So, you know, I'm amazed at what a versatile, easy to live with car this is as well. It's one of the top 5 reasons why I love my M4. So, happy birthday, little M4. Hopefully you're going to continue to hold together for me. But yeah, there's a lot of reasons to love this car, but those are my top 5 reasons. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you in my next video. Bye then.
Alright, together!
Let's go.
Sorry.
It's cool.
This is what I'm really tripping my neck here.
What makes you feel like better? Your seat is way... It's like another person in the back. We have another small person. Yeah, there's no small people. Yeah, we need more small people. What's the point of this thing? Come on, get on there. What? The thing that you're sitting on? Yeah, oh, no, it's really uncomfortable, isn't it? Sit up on. This is not comfortable. I think I don't have to be. We have to be separate people.
Nick, Crystal, sit on Nick's lap. It makes sense for Nick to sit on Crystal.
Yeah, we have
All right, you got it.
Okay. What is that? Sorry. I didn't know that is. Yeah, it's not a chicken food.
It's Tui's water.
Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, we're in.
Illegal in here.
Yeah, okay. I ran on the board. Oh, yeah. Nice guy. Thanks a lot. How are we feeling, everyone?
Fantastic.
Probably can't even feel the weight difference.